Hey guys, this is Aishan Shajiv and today I'm going to talk about what is Apple doing in the repair business model. We all know that Apple doesn't like to repair products because it reduces their sales, and Apple is actually a business company other than a technology or innovation company because they just take ideas from other companies and put it in their phones. The way their phones are designed, they're too compact actually, and they're well designed in terms of designing perspective. It's like it's targeted to stupidest consumers. Yeah, I did say it. Apple products are targeted to stupid consumers who doesn't have any DIY ideas, or they cannot create something out of the box. They have closed a platform that this is your boundaries, you can do whatever you want in these boundaries. So if you want to cross boundaries, Apple is not your product. So let me tell you how they actually proved it again. So recently a shop in Norway, a third-party repair shop in Norway, fixed a few iPhone screens. Every smartphone screen has two layers. One is the digitizer, another is the glass where you can touch it, like the touch screen. Okay, so in Apple products they have the same thing. So when people break their screens, they actually break the touch screen rather than the digitizer. But if you are a stupid guy like me, you will have a broke digitizer too. Let me show you my phones. Refresh what I just said. Look at this phone. This has a broken screen, but the screen actually still works. Just the glass is broken, or the touch screen is broken. And here is another phone which is actually turned on, but there is nothing on the screen because the digitizer broke. The actual screen which produces the pixel broke. And this one, the pixel is okay, just the touch screen is not working. Okay, so what that guy actually did is he actually sent those broken screens which have broken touch screens to a repair shop in China, or a producer in China. That China producer used his complex mechanics and removed the glass and put a new glass. So the actual Apple screen is there. And they shipped it back to Norway. The problem with Apple is those screens still have that Apple logo in the connector. Like there's a ribbon connector where there's an Apple sticker. So Apple says that those screens which were refurbished, actually, do you know the difference between refurbished and counterfeits? They actually said that these products are counterfeits. Actually they're not, because what that guy did is he took a broken screen from an iPhone and fixed it, basically changed the touchscreen. Touchscreen is not a part of the mechanics, okay? So even if you put a normal glass and there are some sensors below it, then it should work. It should work perfectly. So back to what I was talking about. Apple said that these products are counterfeits and that guy is selling counterfeit parts. And the best part is Apple actually sued that guy and lost in that legal process, because Norway is awesome. Those guys actually understand the legal system, actually understands technology. Okay, so basically Apple doesn't want any repair shops to be functional. They don't want their iPhones or any hardware to be serviced or to be fixed after it's broken. They want people to service them from Apple with high prices. Like normal screen replacements cost around $300 or $200, and those third-party repair shops are doing it for $50. So Apple doesn't want that. And there is a clause in the Apple terms and conditions. It says that, which Linus also told, that Apple has the right to refuse any repair of their product if it was opened or serviced by another third-party company or stuff. So basically Apple is saying that screw you, you cannot touch our products. It's basically you are lending it from us, you're lending our technology. You actually don't own your Apple products, you know that, right? Basically you are a user of your iPhone, and the administrator is Apple. Apple fixes your limitations, that these are the limitations you can do and you cannot do. Even the hardware you're using is not yours. You cannot service it. What kind of ownership is this? I don't understand. I have the right to service my computer, I have the right to service my phone, I can do anything with my phone. I can get it fixed because these phones are do-it-yourselfable. You understand the term, I guess. And I can do a lot of things. This is why I use Androids or this computer, or like PCs for that. Apple is a shitty company. I legit hate it because this is not a product for me. A lot of people suggested me, why do you buy so expensive products which are not Apple? Reason is, I don't want to brag about my products. Basically, Apple, the guys who buys Apple, most of them actually, brags about their products. I do brag about my computer, but it is functional too. But those Apple products are only braggable, not functional. Those products have backdated specs. Like every tech company like Dell, every huge tech company like Dell, HP, Asus, Acer, MSI, all of them have 8th generation laptops. But guess what? MacBooks are still in the 7th generation with only dual core CPUs. I cannot stretch this enough. Apple is literally fooling their customers. The reason is those customers are straight up stupid. Their target audience is stupid people. If you are using an Apple product and you do not complain about your Apple product, you are stupid. I have nothing more to say about it. The reason I'm pissed is because these guys are actually destroying the repair business and the DIY community. They don't want technologies to be accessible to a large number of groups by this. I don't know. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and the Apple fans are saying that it's Linus's fault or the guy who is selling products' fault because they actually had to go through an accident. I'm a guy who uses a lot of technologies. Even though I broke a lot of phones, I got them fixed. But if I was using an Apple, I don't think I would have been able to fix them so frequently because those replacement parts are so costly from the first party supplier, and like I said, Apple doesn't support third party parts because I almost forgot to tell this. Apple pushes updates which actually breaks phone. So in the era of iPhone 6s, there was this error called error 53 where the Touch ID, if it was replaced, was functional till the phone updates. So basically, if you had a broken touchpad, a broken fingerprint sensor or the home button, you would have to replace it from the Apple Store. If you didn't do it from the Apple Store, what will happen is it will still be functional until you plan to upgrade it. So what what would actually happen is your phone would be bricked instantly and it won't turn on. Your data will be still there, but it will be encrypted and cannot be decrypted. So what Apple said as an excuse is that this is a security concern and that's why they're breaking it. But the thing is, if you are a normal person who's not stupid, if you were a normal person, you wouldn't be using an iPhone. Okay, whatever. Okay, if you're a normal person, you would understand that what security is. If that was a security concern, Apple would have bricked the phone instantly when the home button was replaced, because when the home button was replaced, you can still unlock your device and use the file. So I don't know, Apple, what are you talking about? Like, okay, actually Apple after that Apple actually said sorry and reduced the price of replacements or stuff or something like that. It was a really old news. Now let's come to the second news. When in the time of iPhone 7s, when people replace screens, when they replace the screen with a third-party screen or something, Apple would still brick that, because this time they still said this time the case is still the same. You can keep using the phone after replacing it. The moment when you upgrade this phone to another version of iOS, it will be bricked and you won't be able to use it. Apple says that it's a security issue because people can use fake digitizers where they actually show you fake pixels. I get it, but Apple, Why don't you brick it the moment the new replacement screen is installed? Why wait for the updates? I don't know. I think you're trying to sell your replacement parts instead of the third-party replacement parts, which are less costly. I don't know. This is a business policy, basically. If you're not an idiot, you would understand. But you're an idiot because you're using an iPhone. So yeah, I don't know. This video was way too rushed because I had another video planned for today, but that didn't work because it was a deep learning based idea. So I think you guys have heard about the face swap thingy which occurred in January. It says that you can make fake videos using other people's face, and I actually did that. It takes a lot of time, even with my Core i9 7900X and GTX 1080. It uses TensorFlow, by the way. It uses TensorFlow to teach the computer about the faces and replace the faces using another data set. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna make a video about it, so stay tuned for that. And like this video if you like it, comment down below if you have anything to say. I guess the Apple fans will comment because I said them stupid, because they are stupid actually. Omid, you're a stupid. You use that guy, like I just named, is a friend of mine. I really like to make fun of him because he uses Apple and he's way too deep in the ecosystem. But he's a nice guy. Omid, hi. I'm not using the ASUS t-shirt, so yep. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to share this video with your Apple fan friends. I guess they need to see this video. I think I'm gonna make a little bit edit to make it look better, but yeah, even though it's not as good as I expected. Okay, I digress. So thanks for watching my video. Peace.